For my friends who did not match, I'm sorry. I know it's painful. I know it hurts. I know that after going through so much, after putting in all the effort that you had, now you find yourself at a place where it might seem like there is no way forward, which, by the way, is not correct in so many ways. But today, I'm not here to tell you that this is the golden hour where you are supposed to look into the programs that are going into SOAP or start curating your CV for the next math cycle or whatever the cliched popular advice is. It is a very painful experience to be rejected in any form, and this one is probably the exam that you studied the most for. And this was not just one exam, this were a series of exams, and there were things that were not entirely in your control, things like making connections and presenting yourself well in an interview, and many other things that sort of feels like is completely out of our control. You might question whether or not you did all you could, and you might not understand why you did not get as many interviews or any interview at all when people with the same credentials got some or got matched. It's just the human nature that you might want to compare yourself with others and then browse through the social media and find out whether or not people with your credentials or credentials below you got matched or not, and wonder what was the difference. And the very daunting question is whether or not I could have done something differently and then the result would have been different. What I'm here to tell you, and I don't know how to phrase it correctly, is that it's okay to be sad for now. You put in a lot of effort, you put in a lot of your time, you sacrificed a lot of your time and effort and relationships and money and all the other things that are valuable to you. Now it feels like sort of it wasn't fair. You did your part, so why did you not get your rewards? But I'm also not here to just rant about it. It is a system and it has its flaws, but there is something that you can do to take this as an opportunity to improve. You can improve in many ways. You can improve the scores in the exams you have not taken. You can improve your personal statement. You can improve your overall curriculum vitae. You can improve your letter of recommendation by working even harder. You can work on projects, you can work on research and publication, and that would not only help you in the next math cycle, but that would also help you in your career as a whole. Which subject did you apply for? Why did you apply for that subject? Were you able to convince your interviewer that you really wanted to get into that subject? Did you apply to internal medicine or pathology or pediatrics or psychiatry or family medicine or neurology, whatever you applied to? Did you apply to that subject because you really wanted to get into that subject? If you got invited for a couple of interviews and even then did not match, then for your next math season, I suggest that you prepare more for the interviews. And up until then, prepare for your career that you are going to have after you match. You can work on research projects. You can work on your medicine. You can work on learning medicine better, make better connections, go to different conferences if you can. One thing I don't want you to take from all this experience is that this is no reflection of your deficiency. While it is an opportunity to nitpick on what can be improved, this intrinsically, this experience, this you not being matched is no reflection of your deficiency. There are simply not enough seats for everyone to get one, and the way system works is it just filters some of us out. That's the very harsh and very unfortunate reality, but that is the reality. So you who did not match today, I want you to mourn it. I want you to let that sadness come out of you. Whoever you feel comfortable speaking about it with, I want you to speak about it. But after giving yourself some days, very well-deserved rest, start thinking about the way forward rather than ruminating the thought that you did not match and what could have gone wrong. Only reflect on your past to find out something that can be improved on. Neither I nor anyone else will ever understand what you are going through, but I assure you that there are people who have gone through what you have gone through and more, and recovered and excelled and reached wherever they deserve to reach. So what I'm telling you in essence is this is no end. This is no reflection on your deficiencies. If anything, Take it as an opportunity to grow. Some of you will wonder if you should quit the process altogether. To you, I ask, why did you start it? What was the motivation? Can that be achieved through something different? Is this really impossible to you? Have you tried enough? Have you tried with enough effort? Have you tried enough times? The number of times you have tried and the amount of effort you have put into this, if this is all that you think this dream of yours deserve, then by all means, this is the time to say goodbye to this and say hello to something else. But think rationally about it. This is not the time to make that decision. Let grief sink in. Take your time. But whenever you are rational enough, whenever you have mourned this for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, however long you want, only then make a decision about your future. Not now. This is neither the time to think what the way forward is, nor the time to quit, nor the time to make any decision at all. This is just a time where something really unfortunate happened. You put in all your effort, you put in so much money and time and sacrifice of relationships and whatnot, and you did not get it. It is not fair. It is not fair. So that's my main message, I guess. Don't make a decision now. If your decision is to go to soap and try to get matched again, by all means, the journey has not ended for you. But if you are thinking, and sometimes very rationally, that soap is not an option for you, for any reason, if soap is not an option for you, and if you think that this journey, this particular season ends here for you and it did not end the way you wanted it to end, then my suggestion for you is mourn it, be sad for a day or two or a week, whatever you need. But don't make a decision right now. Don't make a decision to quit. Don't make a decision to try again. Don't make a decision. Let it pass. I'm sorry this happened. I wish you all the luck in the world, that you get enough courage to make the right choice for your future. And if I can be of any help, you know how to reach me. Take care. Goodbye.